should have been like when the NFL releases the schedule.
Right.
We should have been the one announcing the FanDuel over-unders for each team, trying to guess what they were. Yeah, we'll work on this. I think next year we can do an even bigger version of it. I know you go right from football just to a series of wagering on sports you don't really know that well other than basketball. Like I'm sure you made a shitload of preseason baseball bets, March Madness.
Yeah.
You got some golf coming. There's some weird tennis stuff happening. What's the dumbest thing you've bet on in the last 6
I had
weeks?
Joker in the Miami Open. I have to wake up and bet soccer, and now there's like you have to have like 9 streaming services to have all the soccer capabilities to the worldwide gamble on it. But yeah, that's basically it. Just nonsense.
We're like what country? What region of the world are we in?
All of them. The ones.
All the parts of the world?
Yes. Is Greenland a country, or do they belong to us now? I don't know. I bet them all.
It's the continent? I don't know. Are they our 51st state? I haven't checked.
Our cherished 51st state. Yes. Yeah.
Stephen A. versus LeBron? Is there like a future bet there? Who's favored?
Stephen A. Make no mistake, Stephen A. would swing at him.
He would.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Stephen A. They started First Take today.
Yeah.
2-minute intro from the show credits of Molly. Went to Stephen A. 17 straight minutes. It was incredible for Molly TV. I was really into it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. He's really good. Yeah. I don't know where this goes. I'll tell you this. If you're gonna do the who has more to lose sweepstakes, I'm gonna say LeBron has more to lose. If this just gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
Interesting.
Really? Yeah. Well, I'm not saying he has more to lose. I'm saying he's just more famous.
Yeah,
You're Stephen A. Like, this is great. I'll keep this going as long as you want.
I don't know that LeBron's more. Stephen A. could be our next president. I don't know who's more famous.
Maybe that's how Stephen A. wins. He becomes the next president and he abolishes the NBA max contract. That'll be his first thing. Okay. NFL regular season win totals. So we're going to go by, you want to go alphabetically or you want to go by divisions?
Probably divisions. I mean, I would really like
to
do 15 minutes on Jokic's no-look pass and another 20 on whether Steph's tunnel shot went in. But okay, if you want to get right into it, it's fine.
The tunnel shot, is that Steph's fault that it was set up? Like, should he have retweeted the angle and said that didn't actually go in?
He needs to apologize. I was saying that he's no longer a first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, he now drops to 2 or 3, but I thought that my favorite thing about it is typical NBA fashion. It took 3 days to review. Like, why didn't we get that second angle an hour later? We found out like on Thursday.
Mark Davis is still at the monitor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Divisions, let's do divisions.
We'll start with the AFCs. Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
They went 13-4. We're going to tell you the only things that we know that we did work on were what other 2 divisions each team is playing.
Right.
So the Buffalo Bills were 13-4 last year. Next year they're playing the AFC North, not awesome. NFC South, pretty good. So I'm gonna say it's about an average.
Right.
Yeah, it's a wash.
I think that's fair. And we should also say, like, we may have like some leans here, but these aren't our official picks. You don't want to tarnish your. What were you, 27-5 last year?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5-27 next year. I'll never cross 27-5.
No, we're just like 2 key components. We haven't seen the draft, obviously, and we don't know the schedule. We know who everybody plays. We don't know, like, rest advantage. We don't know, like, who has 3 road games in a row and stuff like that. Those are crucial.
We don't know what's happening in the draft. None of this stuff. Just like, and we're trying to guess. What do we think FanDuel thought would be the perfect over-under? Because the goal of this, when they're putting out these over-unders in March, how do we get the most action both ways in the over-under? Last year, Dallas, they put it a win too high. Everybody bet, I'm sorry it was your team, but everybody bet the under. Everybody kept betting the under, and they had to move it from 10.5 to 9.5, which was a really bad sign. So one of the things we're interested in this year is snapshot of in March when this comes out, and then how does it shift? They'll start putting action. If people are banging the over, like if people start banging the Patriots over, they'll make it a -140, -145. So you'll get a sense of like, who is America really starting to get behind? Which can either be a good thing or a bad thing. So Buffalo, I went with 11.5 selling. 11.5 wins. I think over under. What'd you have?
I said 12. And again, I'm looking at these for the first time.
You can't say 12. You have to do a 0.5, right?
No. Half of them were regular square numbers.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even know we were doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember last year. So, you were right, though, of course. So the cheating right off the top.
Okay.
Worked out. 11 and a half.
I knew this would be a new way for you to get mad. Meanwhile, you won Guess the Lines last year, and there's been a lot of talk about you and whether you've been cheating.
This doesn't count. This doesn't count. For
Like, are you
anything.
using PEDs? What's going on over there?
So they had 13 wins last year. And it's 11 and a half.
Yep.
And that's to say that the division got better, or you just can't make them 12. I don't know.
Well, we should also mention, this is crucial too, minus 140 already.
For the over.
At least I'm in Boston, so I can bet it. I can do a live bet as we're talking, but minus 140 already, which makes me wonder, do they bump that at some point? But I think Miami's probably a little either the same or a little worse than last year. Jets, who knows? The Pats are the only one that you could say they'll definitely be better.
Yeah.
So, and we, as far as we can tell, Buffalo didn't get worse. So
I think they're fine. I think that is, what they have out of Bosa is good. They just need, basically
Bosa. They're gonna get the 7 Bosa games.
Yeah, I mean,
Where he looks
I
awesome.
think that's good. I mean, he's definitely gonna miss time, but they extended, which is great. I mean, we don't 11 and a half balls is fine. So you get.
Oh, I forgot to mention one variable that you have to factor in is the schedule. So we're doing this by how they finished last year. So AFC is Buffalo's first place schedule next year.
Yeah.
They'll have a bunch of night games. So all that stuff. Miami, 8-9 last year. AFC North, NFC South, second place schedule. And whatever this is, I might take a live under bet right now. What do you have for this?